Picture a brutal prairie winter. The temperature is 20 below zero, the wind is howling, and the power grid for the entire state is down. For most of us, that means no heat, and just as critically, no hot water. But what if there was a community that could take hot showers, wash their laundry, and run their kitchens, all completely independent of any public utility? For 500 years, the Hutterites have engineered ingenious systems for survival. Today, we are unlocking 15 of their secrets for endless hot water, completely off-grid. This is a masterclass in forgotten engineering, so if you're ready to learn, make sure you subscribe. Welcome back to the Colony Legacy. When we think of off-grid living, we often imagine sacrificing modern comforts. But the Hutterites challenge this assumption. They live a simple life, but it is not a primitive one. Their communal blueprint has allowed them to invest in and master technologies that provide incredible resilience. Today we're exploring one of the most critical and impressive parts of their infrastructure, their ability to generate massive amounts of hot water for 150 people, a vital resource for both sanitation and survival, especially during a harsh winter. Secret number 1, the central boiler system, the heart. The first secret is their philosophy. They think collectively. Instead of 40 individual inefficient water heaters, they build one massive central boiler system. This heart is located in a dedicated utility building, often near the kitchen and laundry, where demand is highest. This central plant is a fortress of efficiency. It's infinitely easier to maintain and fuel one large, high-efficiency boiler than dozens of small ones. This immediately reduces energy waste and creates a single, reliable source of heat for the entire colony's water needs. Secret number 2, the wood-fired boiler, the primary engine. What fuels this central heart? Their first and most reliable source is the most traditional fuel on Earth, wood. But this isn't a simple fireplace. Hutterite workshops are masters of building and operating large wood-fired boiler systems, also known as outdoor wood furnaces. These are powerful water-jacketed stoves that burn wood at extremely high temperatures to heat a large reservoir of water or glycol, which is then piped throughout the colony. They often fuel these boilers with scrap wood from their own woodworking shops, turning a waste product into a free source of immense heat. Secret number 3, the waste not heat exchanger. This is where their genius for efficiency truly shines. A Hutterite colony runs many operations that produce waste heat. The diesel generators for their workshops, the cooling units for their milk vats, even the large exhaust flues from their communal kitchens and bakeries. Instead of venting this heat into the atmosphere, they capture it. They are masters of the heat exchanger. Hot exhaust or waste hot water is run through a system of coils that transfers that waste heat into their fresh water supply, preheating it before it even reaches the main boiler. This simple, ingenious trick dramatically cuts down on the amount of fuel needed to get the water to its final temperature. Secret number 4, the coal or propane backup. The Hutterites are realists, not just idealists. They understand that wood is labor-intensive and that relying on only one fuel source is a vulnerability. Their central boiler systems are almost always multi-fuel capable. Alongside the wood-fired furnace, there will be a propane or sometimes a coal-fired boiler. This is their backup system. If a winter storm is too severe to safely gather wood, or if the primary system needs maintenance, they can seamlessly switch to a more conventional fuel, ensuring an uninterrupted supply of hot water. This redundancy is a key principle of their resilience. Secret number 5, the massive insulated storage tank. Generating heat is only half the battle. The other half is storing it. The Hutterites don't heat water on demand. They heat it in massive quantities and store it. The central boiler system is connected to enormous super-insulated water tanks that can hold thousands of gallons. The boiler runs at its most efficient speed, slowly bringing this massive reservoir up to temperature. The tank then acts like a giant thermal battery, holding that heat for days. This means the boiler doesn't have to cycle on and off constantly, saving fuel and reducing wear and tear on the system. Secret number 6. The loop system for instant hot water. How do you get hot water to a building 500 feet away from the boiler without it arriving cold? The secret is a recirculation loop. Instead of a single pipe running to the building, they run two. Hot water flows from the boiler to the tap, and any unused water doesn't just sit in the pipe getting cold. It flows back to the boiler through the second return pipe to be reheated. This continuous loop, all heavily insulated, ensures that every tap in the entire colony has nearly instantaneous hot water 24/7. This is a level of convenience that many modern homes don't even have. Secret number 7, the solar thermal preheater. Hutterites are pragmatic about technology, and this extends to green energy. Many colonies have embraced solar thermal panels. These are not the photovoltaic PV panels that make electricity. These are simpler, more robust panels that absorb the sun's heat directly into a fluid. This fluid is then piped down to their main water storage tank. On a sunny day, even in winter, this system can preheat the water significantly, acting as another waste-not system that reduces the load on the main boiler. It's a free passive energy source, and they are brilliant at integrating it. This incredible ingenuity in engineering hot water comes from the same philosophy of self-sufficiency they apply to their daily bread. To discover their 20 ancient secrets for baking healthier, long-lasting loaves, don't miss our last deep dive. Check the description for the link to 20 Hutterite bread secrets. Secret number 8. Geothermal heat. In some of the newer or more advanced colonies, they've adopted an even more sophisticated technology: geothermal heat. They will drill hundreds of feet into the earth, where the temperature is stable year-round, around 50-55 degrees or 10-13 degrees. They circulate water through a loop of pipes in these deep holes. In the winter, the Earth's natural stable warmth preheats the water before it enters the boiler. This is an incredibly efficient system that provides a reliable, 24/7 source of free, renewable energy, and it's a perfect fit for their communal, long-term investment philosophy. Secret number 9. The simplicity of the point-of-use propane heater. While the central boiler is the main system, they are also practical. For a small, distant building, like a mechanic's shop bathroom, it may not be efficient to run the main insulated loop. In these isolated cases, they will use a small, simple, on-demand propane water heater. This avoids the energy loss of a long pipe run and shows their flexibility. They don't follow one single dogma. They use the most logical and efficient solution for each specific problem. Secret number 10. The wood stove water jacket. This is a clever secret found within their individual homes. Even though hot water is piped in from the central boiler, many of their wood-burning stoves, which are used for supplemental heat and cooking, are also fitted with a water jacket or coils. As the stove burns, it simultaneously heats water that can be stored in a small local tank. This provides a decentralized backup source of hot water, ensuring that even if the central plant were to fail, the family would still have hot water for basic needs, all from the same fire they use for cooking and heating. Secret number 11. The summer kitchen. During the hot prairie summers, the last thing you want is a massive wood-fired boiler or a cooking stove radiating heat into the living quarters. The Hutterites solved this with the summer kitchen, a separate building designed for all the heat-intensive work, like canning, baking, and laundry. This building is often equipped with its own dedicated hot water system, allowing them to shut down the main central boiler for months at a time for maintenance and to save fuel, further increasing the efficiency and longevity of their entire system. Secret Sector 12. Meticulous maintenance. A complex system like this only survives through meticulous maintenance. This is a cultural secret. Because they build and maintain these systems themselves, they have an intimate knowledge of every pipe, valve, and pump. The winter overhaul we discussed in our workshop video applies here as well. The off-season is a time for preventative maintenance, replacing seals, cleaning flues, and ensuring every component is in perfect working order. They don't wait for a crisis, they prevent it. Secret number 13. Rainwater for non-potable uses. Hutterites are masters of water conservation. They understand that not all tasks require pristine, heated well water. For tasks like washing down the barns, laundry, or flushing toilets, they often use a separate system of collected rainwater. By having a dual water system, one for pure hot water for kitchens and showers, and one for untreated rainwater for other uses, they dramatically reduce the amount of water that needs to be heated, saving both energy and resources. Secret number 14, the community's fire boss. Managing a large wood-fired boiler is a 24/7 365 responsibility, especially in winter. This job is not left to chance. One or more men in the colony are designated as the fire boss or boiler operator. It is their job to feed the boiler, monitor the temperatures, and ensure the system is running safely and efficiently. This specialization ensures that a complex, potentially dangerous system is managed by a trained expert, guaranteeing the safety and comfort of the entire community. Secret number 15, the philosophy of shared comfort. The final and most important secret is the philosophy. In our world, a hot shower is an individual luxury. In the Hutterite world, it is a communal right. Their system is built on the belief that every member, from the youngest child to the oldest elder, deserves the same level of comfort and dignity. They invest their collective wealth into this complex infrastructure, not as a luxury, but as a fundamental expression of their communal care for one another. Here at the Colony Legacy, we believe this idea, that basic comfort and security should be a shared guarantee, is their most powerful secret of all. From one central, multi-fuel heart to insulated storage, recirculation loops, solar and geothermal preheat, smart backups, and meticulous maintenance, all guided by shared responsibility, these 15 secrets turn scarcity into comfort. If this helped, please subscribe to the Colony Legacy and tell us in the comments which secret surprised you most. The Hutterite mastery of their physical environment, from hot water to food, is all in service of their ultimate goal, raising a healthy next generation. To discover their 15 powerful rules for raising active and resilient children, make sure you subscribe to the Colony Legacy for our upcoming documentary.